you have to ask yourself, is the indecisiveness, the uncertainty, the not sure what to do, the pros, the cons, the this, that, is it coming from a place of people pleasing?
So catch me if I fall.
So you're going to be hearing drills in the background, so just think it as a little remix to today's video. I love remixes sometimes. It just reminds me of the beautiful city that I live in. Anyway, what's up, y'all? It's me, the one and only Heather G. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you do not know who I am, then you need to go ahead and change that. I am an actor, I'm a child of God, I'm a content creator, I'm a career mentor, and on top of that, I am a lover of all things good like Chipotle and maybe a little bit of pasta, and as well as a bottomless brunch on a Sunday. Anyway, like, subscribe, hit that bell, let's be in community, because today I am talking about the biggest lesson I learned after my birthday weekend. The biggest lesson. I'm talking about the lesson that turned into a little bit of a light bulb, the lesson that has always kind of like been there, but I've always like swept it under the rug. But it really took my birthday weekend for me to truly come to terms that a lot of the times the indecisiveness that we put ourselves through, yes, the moments where you cannot make a decision to save your life, is rooted from people pleasing. I'm gonna say that again. A lot of times, the indecisiveness that you are going through is rooted from people pleasing. So if you think that I'm just gonna be sitting here talking about like, oh, I had to do anything and everything with everyone for my birthday, yeah, maybe, kind of, sort of. But I'm gonna take you on a little bit of a journey, because your girl was stressed, crying, worried, anxious, fearful, all of that 3 days before her birthday. How I went from that to not sleeping, to being worried and anxious and again crying, to having the most fun, simple, cool, breezy, easy, gangsta ass birthday. So a few fun facts about me is, one, I don't like planning shit for myself. Excuse my language. I don't like planning things for myself. And the reason why is because naturally when you're planning things for yourself, you have the pressure of like, okay, who do I want to invite? Who do I want to be a part of this? And what happens if they don't come? Or what happens if they do come, but then they bring other people? Or what happens if the people that I invite, just everybody is just like, hey, I won't be able to, that pressure of like, you want the right people around you. And then what will happen if they aren't? Then I also don't really like planning things for myself, because I like to do things by myself. And if there's one thing that you should definitely know about me, especially in my channel, is I'm an advocate for solo dates. And yes, I love me my solo dates. I can say that till I'm blue in the face. So I'm gonna tell you, when I first started planning my birthday, it was 4 to 5 months ago. And that was literally taking a solo trip. I was gonna go to Hawaii. I was gonna go to Florida. I was thinking about just doing like a Jeep rental, driving to Connecticut for the weekend. And what did I say a couple of minutes ago? The root of indecisiveness a lot of times comes from that of people pleasing. All of this crap started happening. Like, one person was like, oh, well, I'm doing this. And then another person was like, oh, well, let me come to you. And it just turned into a mess. Some people found out about it that wasn't supposed to find out about it. It was a mess. It turned into literally just me saying, nope, I'm good. Actually, time out, backspace, control, delete. I changed my mind. So at this point, I'm back at square freaking one. I'm back at square one. Again, I was like, yes. Okay, cool, no problem. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, yeah. And I was getting further and further away of what I truly wanted to do. Fast forward to Thursday before my birthday. I am sleepless, I am anxious, I am worried, I am fearful. I am thinking of all of this pressure to do all these things that I didn't genuinely want to do in the first place. So literally Friday afternoon, I text 2 of my good friends, and I was like, I just want it to be us 3. Friday evening before my birthday, I said no to having 5 to 6 people around me for my birthday weekend. One, because low-key, I don't really like mixing and mingling friends, and that's kind of like a thing with me. And then another reason was because I didn't want to do all this. I was saying yes to all this stuff that I didn't really want to do. And so Friday morning before my birthday, your girl is getting ready for work, literally putting scrubs on, heading to work, crying, like literally crying. And I can smile about it now, but I was crying because there was a lack of checking in with me about what I wanted to do. And so the root of my indecisiveness about my birthday, about who I wanted to be around, who I didn't want to be around, all came from the lack of saying no and people pleasing. People pleasing is by far, and I know you can sip your tea, your coffee, your water, your mimosa, whatever you're drinking right now. I know for a fact that there is a little bit of people pleasing within all of us. But some of us, ding, 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 suffer from it the most. And literally it just comes from the inability, sometimes, not all the time, because your girl is getting better. I said no eventually to some people. I said yes at first, but I ended up saying no because I finally had to check in with myself and was like, there is no way I should be having a low-key mental breakdown before my own freaking birthday. I'm sorry. There's just like no way. That is not what God meant for me to have. And let's be real, indecisiveness is not that of God. And I know I was not talking to him. I was not praying to him, being in communication with him about, hey God, can you just let's chat. Is this something you really want for me to do? Do you want me to be around all these people? Do you want me to start saying yes and saying no and canceling and everything? And then oddly, I ended up having a friend cancel on me about 10 minutes before I was going to say something to them. And so it was like, I thank God for really grounding me this weekend and really just reminding me that indecisiveness is not of him. So yes, so for all of my children of God, fun fact, write this down. Indecisiveness is not of God. Okay. So if you're starting to go through some indecisiveness, if you really feeling like so unsure about what you want to do, who you want to talk to, who you want to be around, quitting that job, saying yes to an opportunity or no to an opportunity, you got to talk to him. You have to. By Saturday, I felt better. I was like, okay, cool. Some of this weight has been lifted off of my shoulders. I'm excited to just do whatever I want to do, And I was keeping it simple. It was dinner. And then, yes, I did go to a little bit of a hookah bar afterward. It was chill. It was cool. It was nice. Good music, good vibes, laughing, joking. And then Sunday, midnight came in and the whole hookah bar was wishing me happy birthday. And that was actually a really, really good feeling. I loved it. All these strangers wishing me happy birthday. It was great. Got home, got in bed, and I felt so good. I was like, yes, if for the first time since dealing with all of this birthday crap, I was like, I feel so much better now. I feel so much better that I said no to some people. I low-key didn't trip when 2 people canceled on me. It was like, oh, okay, goodness, thank you. Thank you. But for the most part, I said no to a lot of people. And I guess on the flip side of that, there's some gratitude that I had people that wanted to be a part of my birthday weekend and that thought of me in that way. But again, this is where I advocate for you. It is okay to say no. So Saturday night, rang in my birthday, midnight, hookah bar, had a great time. Sunday morning, woke up refreshed, felt good, felt hydrated, was ready to put on my beautiful birthday outfit. Low-key, I love my birthday outfit, even though I will state my pants were too big for me. Hey, so some stuff is working. Amen, amen. Went to a drag brunch. Drag brunch was great. I was with my 2 friends and we had the most amazing time. That was probably one of the best birthday brunches experiences ever. And it wasn't just because of drag. It was the drag queens were just phenomenal. It wasn't just because of them. It was because of the fact that I was with 2 people that I wanted to be around. I didn't compromise to people please. So by the time my birthday came, it was like, okay, I'm good. I'm reminding you, you don't have to have all of the audiences for your birthday. Because half of the time, the people ain't there just for you. The people there for the food, the drinks, and the entertainment because they were probably bored. I'm just saying. And even after that, I went to my local, one of my local little favorite spots. A shout out to Inwood Bar and Grill. Went to one of my local favorite spots. One of my favorite people showed up and she is I love her to death. And it was great. And I went home, talked crap with my family and FaceTimed my friends of 17 years. And I was like, this is exactly what my birthday should be. Yes, me in control to the best of my ability of who I want around and who I don't want to be around. So when you have those indecisive moments, when you have the moments where you are so unsure about what to do, you have to think about the fact, you have to ask yourself, is this coming from a people-pleasing perspective? Am I trying to say yes to make everyone happy? Don't worry, no crying. I ain't crying. But it just brings back that feeling I had Friday morning when I was getting ready for work, to go from how I felt even Thursday night of not sleeping well to Friday morning I'm crying because I feel all of this pressure to do all this stuff, to include everybody, to do all these things, to then finally Saturday I'm with the people I want to be around, I'm doing what I want to do, to then Sunday it's only a level up from there. Yo, we accidentally like walked past the Dominican Day Parade and I was like, okay, all right, that's a little lit. This was nice. And so I'm coming to you to really just ask you one thing. When are you going to start digging deeper into your moments of indecisiveness? When you are unsure and you are indecisive about what you want to do, and I'm not talking about indecisive about dinner, because that's just a human thing, okay? That's just, I can't sit up here and judge anyone on being indecisive about dinner. I'm a little indecisive about what I'm doing for lunch today. But when it comes to making decisions for you, for your life, for an event, for just you in general, you have to ask yourself, is the indecisiveness, the uncertainty, the not sure what to do, the pros, the cons, the this, that, is it coming from a place of people pleasing? And so I had to do this video just to say that I'm grateful to God for really allowing me to have the birthday weekend that I low-key envisioned, even though it was not in Hawaii. And my prayers and my condolences are going out to everyone in Hawaii dealing with the aftermath of the wildfires. And then, yes, your girl is not going to Florida because, you know, it's like I said, when the NAACP talks about Florida not being a good state for Black folk, it's like, yep, no, I'm not even going to do that. We have to look out for ourselves so we can better be there for other people. Could you imagine if I said yes to everything and said yes to everyone? Yo, it would have been a whole mess. And I would have been somewhere in the bathroom somewhere randomly down the hall and no one would be noticing. And that is something I did not want for my birthday. I am so grateful that come Saturday, my aunt made breakfast and yo, it was like just amazing. We had salmon cakes, grits, bacon, mimosas. And then Saturday into like literally right 11:59 after my birthday, I was just like, okay, I can breathe. And I learned my freaking lesson. Say no. And I'm just reminding you that at the end of the day, your life is your life. And you have to do what's best for you. And the foundation of doing what's best for you starts with saying no. It starts with saying no. And if that is one thing my birthday weekend truly taught me, is the power of saying no. And the root of indecisiveness a lot of times comes from people pleasing. So begin your journey of no longer people pleasing. Begin the journey of just like writing down a little list of the things you can say no to, the people you can say no to, and get back to taking control of your life. Live your life. Until next time, boo.
So catch me if I fall.